Hey Sagittarius, this is Zahara Stars with Astrology giving you your March 2018 Astro Weather Forecast. Thank you so much for joining me. March is going to be a really crazy month. It's another blue moon month, meaning there's two full moons in the same month. The first full moon that starts out on the 1st, March 1st, is in your 10th house in the sign of Virgo. Full moons bring energy, illuminations, realizations, all that stuff, and happening in your 10th house of career. You can realize something new. Maybe you want to take a new direction. If you work for yourself, you may want to add something new, start a new project, anything new, or any new realizations coming to you that you can start to implement as far as career, where you are in the world, how you present yourself to the world, and all that. The second full moon is going to happen in the sign of Libra, which occupies your 11th house, and this is on the 31st, the end of the month. Again, bringing illuminations to groups, associations, friends, and all that stuff. So some of you can get a message from a friend. Some of you might have a realization about a friend. Some of you might realize that you want to join a particular group or be a part of some sort of association, some kind of philanthropic endeavor, anything like that. The other big news is that we're going to have Jupiter and Mercury both turn retrograde this month. And Jupiter, for you guys, have been transiting your 12th house of hidden things, secrets, secrecy, seclusion, spiritual outlets, pretty much spiritual endeavors of any type, metaphysical sciences, all that stuff. Jupiter transiting there can definitely bring you into a stronger faith. Sagittarians, you already have a ton of faith. You have strong belief systems. You're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of faith, and luck and fortune and all of that. So having Jupiter transit this house definitely can bring you in touch with some deep spiritual realizations. It can definitely help you increase your faith. This is all in your subconscious mind, and Jupiter there can definitely help you heal old wounds, let go of old fears that have been holding you back. Releasing anything in the subconscious mind that you don't need to carry with you forward any longer. So a lot of you can be feeling pretty optimistic, hopeful. There might be some times of some strange occurrences or spiritual influences, undertones, daydreaming, fantasies, stuff like that. But that's part of what helps us move past the bad in the world and look forward to the positive. And Jupiter transiting here definitely will help you increase your faith in a higher purpose, for all that you do. Mars has been transiting your sign, and that's definitely been very active. You guys are a fiery sign, action-oriented anyhow. So having Jupiter transit through the 12th house can kind of make you more tired or spend more time by yourself or feeling secluded sometimes. It comes in waves, it's on and off. So Mars in your own sign has definitely been helping this, giving you more energy, more courage to pursue your goals. On the 6th, Mercury and Venus are both going to move into Aries, highlighting your 5th house of romance, creativity, and children. So this means that from the 6th on, you guys are going to have an active social life, good opportunities for meeting a love partner, feeling very confident and expressive. That's really awesome. Feeling confident. That's whenever you feel confident, you're expressive, you tend to attract. But Aries is a sign of just do it, action-oriented again. So you're going to feel a little bolder in your love endeavors and pursuing love. It definitely is an attraction magnet in terms of meeting a new lover, often because you're so much more social. You're invited to parties, having fun, leisure activities, stuff like that. 5th house is the house of fun. So from the 6th on, things are going to start getting better for you guys, and you're going to start having a lot of activity. Those of you who are single and looking for love, this is a hot transit for that. Some of you might be feeling it a little bit later. It depends at what degree your sun sign is. But starting on the 6th all the way through the first week of April is highlighted for good times, fun times, invited to parties, social events, and then lots of opportunities for love. Mercury is going to be turning retrograde on the 22nd, and this is going to happen also in your 5th house of love, creativity, and self-expression. So this is very interesting to have both Venus and Mercury transiting this house, and then Mercury turning retrograde later on in the month. This is definitely revisiting old love affairs, revisiting lovers from the past, also rethinking creative self-expression, like new ways of expressing yourself, also getting invited to new social events. But definitely Mercury retrograde in itself is all about reviewing, going back and looking for opportunity to fix situations. And in the 5th house, it could be with partnerships, love interests, and that area in which a lot of that will be coming back for review. But it does look like there's a lot of activity happening for you guys. It's an awesome month for love. An awesome month because also having Jupiter transit your 12th house can point to a private love affair, a nice spiritual connection with somebody. So then having Venus and Mercury in the 5th house of love, and then Mercury going retrograde, it can definitely bring a fated karmic partner into your life. That you can spend some really good, spiritual time together, romance, time away together. It looks really romantic, very romantic and spiritual for you guys. Mars is going to be moving into Capricorn, though, after the 10th of this month. It's going to move into Capricorn, and that's going to be... it's going to be the 12th of this month. It's going to move into Capricorn, and that is going to occupy your 2nd house of earned income and money. So this means that you're going to be working a lot. You're going to put in a lot of energy into building your resources. It could definitely point to being very busy in terms of work, having a lot of work on your plate. But you're definitely going to be more aggressive when it comes to making money, because Mars is just pure action, pure energy, pure warrior energy. Do watch out for getting into any kind of financial disputes with people, being really pushy. In some cases, some sort of financial stress can come on, and it causes us to kick into gear and to start putting all of our efforts into making money. So starting a new endeavor, starting a new way, looking into other ways to make additional income. Otherwise, it just points to a lot of focus being put into money, a lot of energy being put into increasing your resources. It's also the house of acquisitions, and that you do have Saturn already transiting there, restructuring your finances, getting you more focused. There's definitely a lot of work on your guys' plate. Saturn is about hard work, having them in your 2nd house. It's about doing the hard work. So you have to work really hard in order to get the results. But let me tell you, no planet rewards better than Saturn. And at the end of this transit, you're going to have your finances pretty well structured, and you should be in a better place, because we tend to work harder. We tend to see better results and more results. And this is also because Mars is going to be joining Saturn there. Not to mention Pluto is already there. So there's a lot of transformation going on in your guys' 2nd house of money and earned income, which definitely points to massive growth that can be had. A lot of growth and increases in income, because Saturn builds. He builds solid foundations. He does show you your weakest links. So if you're not doing things right, he's going to show you how to do things right. And all you have to do is put in the work. And when planets turn retrograde, it's about reaping the rewards of the seeds planted. And also having Jupiter retrograde in your 12th house is a karmic time as well, where you can reap a lot of karmic rewards coming from hidden places, from spiritual places, from places you least expect as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on for you guys. It looks really exciting. Definitely a lot of spiritualism and realizing things, building your faith, focusing on finances and money, where you can make a lot of big strides, and then also making sure that you have enough time for fun and pleasure and love. And Venus will help you attract, for those of you that are single, those of you that are already in a relationship. There's some good times ahead for the remaining of the month. as Venus and Mercury move into Aries on the 6th. So from the 6th on, all the way through the first week of April, love, romance, and fun is highlighted. So yeah, everything looks really great for you guys. I'm so happy to deliver this message for you. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and also be sure to subscribe to get all of my latest uploads. I'm uploading quite a bit. If you haven't been to my website or my blog, please check it out. It's at www.illumastrology.blogspot.com. I have lots that I wrote about the aspects and placements and stuff for your research purposes or whatever. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys again in April 2018. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a fabulous